Hi everyone, so week three's question is, do you have an altar or a sacred space or a shrine, anything along them kind of lines? I have my main altar in my bedroom, and then I have on top of the bookcase downstairs, which I said in last week's question, which is just full of my tarots, and that on top of there is kind of what the kids bring in, and we've got a big candle down there, a picture of the kids each on either side, and depending on what Sabbath it is or what season it is, they'll bring in, acorns or leaves or flowers, and that's kind of like their little thing. So yeah, so I've got a main altar in my room. It's on the floor. I'm sitting by it now. And this is my side of the bed, and it's just kind of here. And I love it being on the floor because I can just sit here and relax, light a candle. It's comfortable for me, and I feel a bit closer because it is so close. So I'll just show you quickly. This is I would say my normal setup. It's not for any holiday or Sabbath or anything like that. I've taken the Yule stuff down, and this is kind of my day-to-day altar setup. So this I actually got from a shop in Lowestoft when I used to live in Suffolk. It has gorgeous tribal designs on it. And there's another big tribal design. I absolutely love it. I've had it for about, I'd say, 5 years now. And I do absolutely love it. It's got this drawer here, and I've just got, incense, tarot bits in here, string, just loads of different bits and bobs depending on what Sabbath it is and when I need to kind of like change it up. So that's that. Oh, my back's aching now. So I've got stones here that I collect from Hemsby Beach when I go to my mum and dad's. I've got a couple there. I've got some sand from there, and I've got some water from the sea. I've got my salt tea light lamp there. Excuse me. I did have a big electric lamp, salt lamp there, but it was too bright. They are quite bright, and so close to my bed it was bright, so that's over there. So I've got my tea light one there. I've got the rose quartz here by this picture. In this picture, Pagan got these postcards, I would say maybe 6 years ago, and they were designed by people who had depression. And this one's just so lovely, and it says at the back, it says, "I hold his tiny life in my hands as he looks upon me for dependence. I pray that I will be strong enough to offer him love, support and guidance. These things I lived without, my children won't." And I just think it's such a lovely poem. So I keep that there. It just reminds me of the children. So I've got that there. I've got my wand, which I've had for so long, I can't remember, maybe 10 years or more. I've got some stones. Like I say, I've got my incense holder here. I've got my bazoom here. Kadian got me this for Mother's Day one year, I think. I've got my pentagram. I've got my worry doll in here. I've had her for that long. Look at her. I want to fix her, but I feel like if I fix her, she won't be as important to me. I know it sounds really bizarre, but I just feel like if I start stitching her up or putting glue on her, I just feel like she won't be the same. But she's totally knackered. But to me, she isn't. She's so pretty. I've had her, I would say, about 15 years. So I've got her. I've got a couple of stones in there for her as well. I've got my amethyst here. I've got my triple goddess here. I've got my cauldron here, and it's got the triple goddess sign on there. I actually picked this up from the charity shop for £1.25. What a bargain. And I just store my stones and bits in there at the minute. There's nothing in there in particular. It's just got some shells from the beach, some tumblers, just random bits and pieces in there at the minute. I've got my daily draw card there. I'm using this month, what one is it? It's the Lucy Cavendish, the Oracle Tarot. I've had this one for such a long time. Yeah, I would probably say 7 years. And the card is perfect today that I've drawn. Nervous about change. Which really resonates today. So yeah, that's pretty much my standard altar. I've got the frankincense candle from Yule still there, but only because I've not used it up, and it smells lovely and it's very pretty. So yeah, that's my altar. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I've loved watching a lot of other people's altars and seeing all of your different special places. Yeah, and I'll see you next week. Bye!